Hey everyone, this is Insta with Diana. We're here for lesson 5 and it's about the Instagram strategy. The key to any type of strategy, whether it's with your social media marketing or if it's your personal goal to get in shape or save money, whatever the case is, when you have a goal and you have a mission, it is about consistency. And having a strategy associated with your Instagram is also key to your success. When you post on this social media platform without any specific intent, it will lead to some frustrating times, ultimately leaving you with no desire to keep posting because you're not seeing results. So just remember that with anything, specifically with Instagram, you need to be consistent. So here are some tips that I'd like to share to help you in developing an effective strategy. Develop a posting schedule. And I do this with clients because it makes it easier to decide what type of content to share, what day is best, what upcoming events do you have that you can promote, what can you campaign. This helps. It helps with scheduling. It helps with developing the content around your schedule. Some debate is associated with what's appropriate amount of times to post. When Instagram was strictly chronological, which was changed a few months back, when now there's an algorithm, people said post once a day. You don't want to bombard your news feed and bother your friends and your followers with your content. But with A, the increase in amount of users, and B, the change in the algorithm, it's your personal preference. When I'm first building a page, I like to post 2 to 3 times a day spread out. Some might say 3 to 5, but it depends on the nature of your page. But at minimum, I would say 1 time per day. And that's even more important with you're campaigning of a new brand or you're relaunching a product. You want your content in front of as many people as possible, particularly where it's no longer in chronological order. You want to gain followers by interacting. What I mean by that is go get your phone, go on your Instagram, and interact with your followers. Comment back when they comment on your photos. This is a reason that you can't wait for people to come to you when it comes to Instagram. They will over time come to your page. They will over time start liking. As you gain more followers, you're going to gain more interaction. But you need to be proactive at first. And I advise my clients of this when they first start off on their page or their page has been dormant for some time. You need to be able to take the time to be engaged. I suggest that you use one of your hashtags that best describes your brand or your business. Find potential followers using that hashtag and interact with their pages. And don't use general comments. If you, for example, if you see a quote that resonates with you and it really touched upon how you feel, then comment back, tag their handle, their name, and say, I genuinely like this post. Thank you for sharing this. So they know that it's not a bot. It's not just a random comment. Put real time into engaging. And most likely they will go to your page, check you out, and follow your account or look at your content and like it back. It's just about engagement. And there's an emphasis with social media on Instagram. The more social you are, the more likely you will get results. You may want to collaborate with similar Instagram users. And you see that with a lot of brand influencers, and you see that when you have contests, people hosting contests. Look to see if another brand has an ideal audience that's suitable to your brand or to your business. Try reaching out to see if you can collaborate on maybe a promotion or a giveaway. For example, let's say you're a local indie artist and you are a rapper and you have a pending performance at a local venue and you realize that a local restaurant is the place to be, it's very chic or it's very hip, and a lot of your ideal followers or fans hang out at this local restaurant. So I would suggest, if you're this rapper, that you reach out to this local restaurant and see if you can have a free ticket giveaway or a backstage pass giveaway that will draw their followers to your page. And it's as simple as that. And that's called collaboration. That's called influencing, whatever you want to call it. It's a great way to draw new traffic to your page. Now, I would suggest even more so to take notes on these next two slides, because I'm going to talk about actual strategies you can utilize to gain followers quicker and increase your engagement. So this is the 4 ways to get followers fast. The first way is, when you first sign up to Instagram, they always suggest, find your friends from Facebook on Instagram. So what you can do which I'll talk about for your homework assignment, is you want to start following people who are also your Facebook friends. That's a great way that you'll get a return, a more of a guaranteed return, because they know you, they know your page, and that Instagram lets you know that you're friends on Facebook. If you have Twitter, you have Tumblr, you have Facebook, you have other social media platforms, advertise that you're on traffic with social platforms that you already have established following for, because they will most likely check you out and follow you on Instagram. You want to pick a hashtag that's relevant to your brand. You want to search using that hashtag in the Explorer section and look for accounts to follow. For example, I like to identify and locate indie artists or independent artists. I look at most recent posts, I look at their pages, and if I feel they are a great potential follower or potential client, I interact with their photos and I follow them. Most likely, they will follow you back. You have a 40% chance. And it depends. If it's very niche based, you might have a higher chance. But on average, 40% chance that they will return with a follow or a like with one of your photos. I would suggest, which I do for my clients, is check out your competition. There's a great amount, like from me, for example, there's a great amount of individuals that offer Instagram services or social media marketing. So I look at their pages and I see if they provide similar services that I provide. I like to see who are their followers and I interact with their followers. This is an ethical and great way to do that. And don't feel bad. It's not stealing. You're not stealing their customers. You're interacting with clients. You're being proactive about it. You're not talking ill about the other of your competition. You're just simply interacting, which is a great strategy to do. And don't worry about that. Just be mindful and have etiquette, and don't bash or DM about, oh, you shouldn't follow this person. Just utilize your time and be, cordial, and just follow their followers and interact with their followers. The followers that make sense. Let's say you feel like you don't have competition. Okay, let's say you're a musician. Look at musicians that have similar sounds. If you are a rapper in Atlanta or you're a rapper out of Florida, look at rappers from your area. Look at big name rappers from your area, or even up and coming rappers. Look at their followers. If you have similar sounds, it only makes sense to interact with their followers because they most likely will like your music. So if you don't have direct competition, you might have, if you're a musician or a band, you might have bands that sound like yours. Now this is the 555 engagement formula. This is the secret sauce, as many would say, or for me, it is a proven way of gaining followers and engagement. And it doesn't take much time to do. It's just about being consistent. You want to do 5 minutes of liking pictures based on one hashtag. Again, I can sit here between commercials of my favorite shows, or I can pause one of my shows on Hulu. I don't really care. I can just do this simply by 5 minutes of my time taking a hashtag. In my case, I'll take indie artists or independent artists, and I interact with the recent posts. 5 minutes of that. 5 minutes of picking one follower from your list, like 3 of their posts, and comment on one of their posts. And again, like I said earlier, you want to have a level of sincerity when you comment. You don't want to seem as though you're a bot. So what you do is you pick a picture or a photo that resonates with you, and you comment, and you always tag them, because that will draw attention. That's saying that, hey, I commented, please take a look. And you want to do 5 minutes of searching using a new hashtag, liking 3 photos from the recent posts, and comment on one of the photos. Again, you can do this all in 5 minutes. You don't have to do the 5 minutes back to back, but this is an excellent way to increase your engagement, because like I've said before, and I'm going to harp on this fact, that when you are proactive and you engage, you will see results. You will not if you sit back and thinking things will come to you. That is not how Instagram works, unless you are the status of the celebrities. When you're building your page, it's better to be proactive. And I take that back. Even if you are a celebrity, fans love it when you're able to engage and interact and seem as though you are a type of approachable, or at least relatable, or you actually manage your own Instagram. So you want to be able to do that no matter what stage you are in popularity on Instagram. Here's a bonus tip. I want to share with you some great tools to effectuate the strategy that we discussed in this lesson. The first one is posting. When you want to schedule your posting, 2 programs I would suggest you research and you see if you can be able to manage and use them. The first one is later.com or later.gram. Basically, it is a scheduling tool that offers different prices. Some are free if it's 200 posts or less per month, and you can schedule all your content, and you can even see the content on your Instagram. You could do months at a time, and it's an excellent way to save time. Or you can use Hootsuite. Hootsuite can be linked to not only Instagram, but if you want to share it on your Twitter or you want to share it on your Facebook, you can do that. If you want to look for hashtags, easy way to do that, you can use apps like the Hashtag app or Hashtag, and it's ways to identify similar hashtags. Let's say you type the hashtag indie artist, it will locate relevant hashtags that you can use to post. Well, that concludes the lesson 5 and all about the IG strategy. So tomorrow is our final lesson, and it's going to be about the mistakes commonly made on Instagram. And I would love for you to just sit, think about it, and not make these mistakes, because you do not want to end up in Instagram jail. So if you have any questions, reply back, instawithdiana@gmail.com, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.